Keep looking, Thomas. It was a bright sunny day on the island of Sodor. The engines on the Fat Controller's railway were working very hard. They all had their jobs to do, and they all wanted to be really useful. Thomas was puffing along the branch line, pulling his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. "Peep, peep," whistled Thomas. "I'm on my way to see the Fat Controller." At the next station, the Fat Controller was waiting for Thomas. "I have lost a very important wooden crate," he said. "It belongs to the Earl of Sodor, who is coming to visit very soon. We must find the crate before he arrives," he said. Thomas wanted to be really useful. "Don't worry, sir, I'll find it for you," said Thomas. So he puffed away to look for the very important wooden crate. Thomas stopped and wondered where the very important wooden crate could be. There were lots of wonderful places on the island of Sodor. "But where should I look first?" said Thomas to himself. "I know, I'll try Knapford Station." Knapford Station is the biggest railway station on the island of Sodor. It has 5 platforms, a big glass roof, and is always bustling with people. When Thomas arrived, he could see James and Percy. Thomas liked seeing his friends, but he couldn't see the very important wooden crate. "It's not here," said Thomas. "Where should I look next?" "I know, I'll try the diesel works." Percy is a small engine. His favorite job is delivering the mail, but sometimes he carries passengers or freight as well. He is one of the youngest engines on Sodor and is always happy to help. James is a shiny red engine who thinks he is very special. James loves to carry passengers and is a regular visitor to Knapford Station. Thomas chuffed into the diesel works and saw Diesel and Diesel 10. "What are you doing here?" said Diesel. "The diesel works are for diesel engines," said Diesel 10, "not silly steamies." "I'm looking for a very important wooden crate," said Thomas. "Have you seen it?" "No crates here," said Diesel. "Oh dear," said Thomas. "Where should I look next?" "I know, I'll try Brendam Docks." Diesel was the first diesel engine to arrive on Sodor. He is oily and scheming and likes to play tricks on the steam engines. Both Diesel and Diesel 10 go to the diesel works when they need to be repaired. Diesel 10 runs on diesel fuel instead of coal and water like the steam engines. He is a master of mischief. He likes trying to outwit the steamies, who wobble on their wheels whenever he arrives. When Thomas puffed into Brendam Docks, Salty was shunting trucks, and Cranky was loading a freight barge. Then Charlie arrived to collect some timber. Thomas could see passenger liners and cargo ships, but he couldn't see the very important wooden crate. "Where should I look next?" said Thomas. "I know, I'll try the steamworks." Salty is a diesel engine who works at the docks. He loves to tell tall tales about his life by the sea. Salty shunt trucks together for Cranky to load and unload and for other engines to collect. Charlie is an engine from the mainland who likes to have a lot of fun. He works very hard and is always ready with a joke or a smile. Cranky is a crane who lives at Brendam Docks. His job is to load and unload ships. Like all cranes, he is high and mighty and can sometimes be quite gruff. There was lots of clanking and clattering at the steamworks. Spencer was being repaired by Kevin and Victor. "Have you seen a very important wooden crate?" Thomas asked. "No, Thomas," said Victor. "We've got spare parts and toolboxes, but no crates."
"Where should I look next?" said Thomas. "I know, I'll try the Sodor Search and Rescue Center."
Spencer is the shiniest, sleekest engine the island of Sodor has ever seen. He is strong and fast. Victor is in charge of the TheSodorSteamworks. He is usually very busy fixing engines and keeping them running smoothly. He also needs to keep an eye on his friend Kevin. Kevin is a crane that works with Victor at the TheSodorSteamworks. He is friendly and funny, and always willing to lend a helping hook. Victor and Kevin together make a really useful team. Thomas arrived at the Sodor Search and Rescue Center and stopped in his tracks. He saw a box attached to Harold the helicopter's wire.
"Is that the Fat Controller's very important wooden crate?"
Thomas called up to Harold. "No, sorry," said Harold. "This is food for climbers stuck in the mountains."
"Oh dear," puffed Thomas. "Where should I look next?" "I know, I'll try the Blue Mountain Quarry."
Harold is a good-hearted helicopter. He keeps a watchful eye over Sodor in case of trouble. Harold has a winch to carry supplies and lift up people that need rescuing. He can land on the water as well as on land. Flynn is a fire engine who lives at the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. He is always raring to rescue. He is able to drive on both the roads and rails, and is always keen to help. Engines were pulling cars full of slate, and cranes were lifting heavy rocks at the Blue Mountain Quarry.
"I'm looking for a very important wooden crate. Is it on your platform?"
Thomas called up to Owen. "Sorry," said Owen. "No crates at the quarry today."
"Oh dear," said Thomas. "Now where shall I look?" "I know, I'll try the castle."
Owen is a house winch. He lifts and lowers the platforms that carry the trucks up and down the quarry slopes. Merrick is a very sleepy crane who is often found snoring away at the Blue Mountain Quarry. But when he is needed, he is wide awake and ready to lift any rocks or boulders for the team. Luke is a very small engine who works at the Blue Mountain Quarry. He spends the day shunting trucks and pulling slate. Luke loves his work and all of his friends at the quarry. Thomas raced up to the castle. It had tall turrets and at the top a flag blew in the breeze. Thomas puffed across the drawbridge and into the castle courtyard, and there it was.
"The very important wooden crate,"
gasped Thomas. He had found it at last. Soon the Fat Controller and the Earl of Sodor arrived. They were very happy the crate had been found.
"But what's inside?"
asked Thomas. "I'll show you," said the Fat Controller. The Fat Controller opened the crate to reveal a suit of armor. It was very shiny and made of metal. Thomas thought it was magnificent. "Thank you for finding it, Thomas," said the Earl. "It can now be displayed here at the castle." Thomas smiled happily. He knew he was a really useful engine.